Things are certainly looking bright for Brighton, Gary, this season. Potential chance for the first ever FA Cup in their history. They made it to the final in 1983 and lost in that one. And also a chance in European spots for the first time in history. Which would you rather if you had to pick?
Well, I think from a player's perspective and the club's perspective, they would take the European football. Because I think that says more about your achievements than a very good cup run. Having said that, 40 years ago, I played for Brighton in that cup final in 1983 against Manchester United. We drew on the Saturday 2-2. I can't remember how the replay finished on the Thursday night. It was that long ago. But it didn't finish quite as well. Chrissy Hughton took Brighton to an FA Cup semi-final in, what was it? I can't remember now, 2019, I think it was. And I'm just hoping that we could have a repeat of 40 years ago when, Brighton played Manchester United in the final this year. I'm hoping that Brighton gets Sheffield United in the semi-final. Man City will get the winners of Man United Fulham, which is coming up shortly with yourselves. And I tend to think it will probably be Manchester United who get through. We've already seen 16 goals in 3 of the quarterfinals, Michelle. It's not been bad fare, has it?
No, it's not. It certainly has not then, Robert. I mean, it's a big season for Brighton. Do you think they have a chance of lifting the FA Cup trophy?
Absolutely they have. Listen, if they avoid one of the so-called big boys in the next round, it's going to be a Premier League team or it's going to be Sheffield United, which are the next best Premier League team, if you like. If you look at the top of the Championship, they're second in the Championship. So if the Premiership was 22 teams, they're almost in the Premiership. So they're the next best thing. Whoever Brighton face, it's going to be a really tough ask for them. But it's at Wembley. There's a little international break coming up now. We get the chance to see the international teams playing. So there's a break. And then we come back for the final quarter of the season, which is going to be so exciting. At the top of the league, at the bottom of the league, and in the FA Cup, there's going to be a really, really good run in to another Premier League season.